As she stepped onto the treadmill, Rachel couldn't help but notice the chiseled physique of the guy running beside her. His muscles rippled beneath his skin as he pounded out mile after mile, his eyes fixed intently on the display in front of him. Rachel felt a flutter in her chest as their eyes met for a brief moment. She quickly looked away, trying to play it cool, but she couldn't help sneaking glances at the stranger as they worked out together. As they finished their respective exercises, Rachel made her way over to the weights section, feeling his gaze on her like a warm touch. She began to lift, her movements fluid and effortless, and caught him staring again. This time, he didn't look away. Instead, he smiled, and Rachel's heart skipped a beat. They exchanged a few pleasantries as they worked out together, their banter easy and flirtatious. As the gym started to close, Rachel felt a pang of disappointment that their workout was ending. But then she remembered the invite to join him for a post-workout smoothie. She agreed, and they strolled out of the gym together, the warm evening air enveloping them like an embrace. As they sipped their drinks on the patio, Rachel couldn't help but feel drawn to this stranger. Who was he? What brought him to her gym every day? And most importantly, would he be interested in getting to know her better? The questions swirled in her mind as she glanced up at him, her eyes locking onto his once more. This time, it wasn't just a casual glance. It was a spark of attraction that left no doubt in her mind. As Rachel and the stranger sat on the patio, sipping their smoothies, she couldn't help but feel an increasing sense of curiosity about him. His name was Alex, a personal trainer at the gym who had recently moved to town for work. He shared stories of his travels and experiences, which only served to deepen her fascination with him. As they talked, Rachel found herself opening up more than she ever had with anyone before. She told him about her passion for painting and how she was working on a series inspired by the human form, an interest that seemed to pique his curiosity. In turn, he shared his love of fitness and his dedication to helping others achieve their health goals. The sun began to set, casting a warm glow over them as they continued to chat. Rachel felt a growing sense of connection with Alex, one that went beyond the physical attraction she had initially felt on the treadmill. She realized that they shared not only common interests, but also similar values and outlooks on life. As their conversation wound down, Rachel found herself reluctant for the evening to end. But when Alex suggested they exchange numbers so they could plan another meetup, she eagerly agreed. They exchanged smiles as they typed each other's digits into their phones, a sense of excitement and anticipation building between them. As they stood up to leave, Rachel couldn't help but feel that something special was developing between them. She knew that this chance encounter at the gym had led her down an unexpected path, one filled with possibility and promise. And as she walked away from the patio, hand in hand with Alex, she felt a newfound sense of hope for what their future together might hold. In the days that followed, Rachel and Alex continued to grow closer. They spent hours talking on the phone, sharing stories and dreams, and planning their next adventures together. And as they explored the city and its hidden gems, Rachel found herself falling more deeply in love with this remarkable man who had entered her life so unexpectedly. But even as their relationship blossomed, Rachel couldn't help but wonder if Alex felt the same way about her. Would he be willing to take that leap of faith and commit to a future together? Or would their connection prove to be just another fleeting moment in time? Only time would tell, but for now, Rachel was content to bask in the warmth of their newfound love, a love that had begun on a simple treadmill at her local gym. As Rachel and Alex continued to spend time together, their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They discovered shared interests in music, literature, and even cooking, spending many evenings experimenting with new recipes and enjoying the fruits of their labor over candlelit dinners. Rachel found herself opening up to Alex about her past, revealing both her triumphs and failures. To her surprise, he listened intently, offering words of support and encouragement that she had never received from anyone before. In turn, Rachel was there for him as well, providing a safe space where he could share his own experiences and fears without judgment. As the weeks turned into months, their relationship evolved from one based on physical attraction to one built on trust, respect, and mutual admiration. They became each other's confidants, leaning on one another during difficult times and celebrating life's triumphs together. One evening, as they sat in Rachel's cozy apartment, surrounded by the flickering glow of candlelight, Alex turned to her with a serious expression. "Rachel," he began hesitantly, "I don't want to rush things or put any pressure on you, but I feel like we have something special here." Taking a deep breath, Rachel nodded, her heart pounding in her chest. She knew what was coming next, the moment they had both been leading up to since that fateful day at the gym. "I want to be more than just your friend," Alex continued, his eyes locked onto hers. "I want to be with you. Exclusively. I want us to take this relationship to the next level." Rachel felt a wave of emotion wash over her as she looked into his eyes, seeing nothing but love and sincerity reflected back at her. She knew that he was offering her something rare and precious, a commitment to their future together. And in that moment, she realized that she wanted it just as much as he did. "Yes," Rachel whispered, reaching out to take his hand. "I want that too." As they leaned in for a kiss, sealing their newfound commitment with passion and tenderness, Rachel knew that this was only the beginning of an incredible journey, one filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. And as she held Alex close, she felt grateful for the chance encounter at the gym that had led her down this unexpected path, a path that would forever change the course of her life.